Hello, good morning law aspirants. So here we are with our new session of Hindu vocabulary. I got a lot of feedback from the students and was happy to know that you are appreciating it, because you know when you are doing it, Kushagra is doing the newspaper analysis, you're getting the news headlines, important things. So the words that we pick up from those that are underlined or highlighted, soon we'll be also coming up with newspaper along with the line and the contextual meaning of it. That will be really a great help for you, right? So let's start directly today with our root words. In fact, not the root words, the words which we are taking from Hindu, right? So let's begin with the first word for today. Scrutiny. Scrutiny is a deep study or investigation. आपने सुना होगा, there is a scrutiny going on. This is a word which I would really want you to write, because you find it very often in the newspapers, and a word which I learned right from my childhood, the word pry. See, pray and pray. Don't confuse yourself. This is the pray that we talk of, that's a victim. This is the pray that we pray to God, right? And this is pry, that is deep study or investigation. कोई खोजबीन, कोई चीज़ को बहुत detail में पढ़ना, that is scrutiny. Critical observation or examination, inspection, survey, scan, you know, scan with your eyes, right? Scan, study or perusal. Perusal is to, you know, get into the matter, you know, get into the gist of the matter and try to find out what it is saying. The opposite would be glance, just have a look at it, something that would be glance, right? Okay. So making up a sentence with scrutiny or scrutinize, because scrutinize would be the same, investigate or examine closely, thoroughly, inspect things in a proper manner, survey the things, scan the things, study or look over the things. That is the meaning of the word scrutiny. The opposite, just have an idea. When you know, see the word glance, when we have just an idea, we do skimming. Just to have a bird's eye view, right? The idiom, bird's eye view, just to have a glance, not in detail. This is detail and this is not in detail, the opposite of it, right? Okay, moving on to our third word, that is the third word today, Scrooge. Scrooge is, you know, causing great suffering, afflicting, plague, torment, torture, कोई चीज़ को बहुत ज़्यादा परेशान करना. In simple words, you exploit that thing. Mental exploitation is worse than the physical one, because that's unbearable. So this is any kind of a pain that you give to someone, that is a kind of a curse, you would say, a kind of a malediction it would be, from the root mal and dick, that is words, and the opposite would be a blessing, right? Okay. Giving to the next word, that is revamp. Revamp is giving a new and improved form to something. किसी चीज़ को एक नया रूप देना. See the root that works here. Re is again. So revamp, revitalize, resuscitate. So the words would all mean in the sense of again. Renovate. You've heard the word Renaissance, right? See, this had come in CLAT 8 as a spelling section, that is revival of classical learning. This is used more in the words where we have more of a classical learning. So, giving a new and improved form, structure or appearance to renovate, redecorate or refurbish. किसी चीज़ को बहुत अच्छा सा look देना. That is the word here, revamp, right? I hope you have marked the word revamp. Okay, very good. Turning again to the word re, you must be wondering, ma'am is taking all the re words. No dear, these were just a coincidence that all of these words came together in the newspaper. So I had scanned those words and I had written the meaning, synonym and the sentence. Retrenchment. Retrenchment is reduction of cost, making the cost less. You've heard of the word, economical term, inflation, price rise. The opposite would be reduction of the price, right? Reduction of the cost of spending in response to economic difficulty. It's a reduction, it's a curtailment, it's cut short. The word you was used is cut short, or the word cut off, separated, right? And enlargement, expansion, extension, a word if we have to give for this, that would be inflation. Making things rise more, increase sense में work करेगा, right? Okay. Retaliate. Retaliate means you have to answer back. In simple words, कोई भी action, जैसे somebody does wrong with you, so you will retaliate. You will take revenge. You heard the word revenge and avenge? Very commonly used in Shakespearean tragedies. I explain you, because I'm going to take both of them, and both of them are there. Students do ask the meaning in different words. See, when you do, somebody does bad with you and you answer back to the person in any form, verbal or physical duel, that is a revenge. But when you take it as a responsibility, a moral duty of yours, that yes, I have to give an answer back, it is not considered a revenge. It's something very sacred, very holy and pure. That Hamlet avenged his father's death. His father was murdered by his uncle, so he avenged his father's death. That is taking revenge as a moral duty, because the ghost of his father comes and asks him to take revenge, right? That is avenge. An action characterized by a desire for revenge, avenge, redress, requite, revenge. You could see the mind must be loaded with so many words of the word re. Okay. And turning to the next word, reprieve. Reprieve is cancel something, postpone that. Thing जो कि anything that you put a charge on someone, so the opposite would be free from charge or blame. Please note, I do want to tell you 2-3 new words with this word. Yes, you're all ready? 2 roots also? Okay. So I just erase this part first. Okay, take up afresh the word reprieve. Reprieve means exculpate, exonerate, acquit. You are free from charge or blame. Right? Unguilty, not guilty. I'll make it not guilty. Okay. Now you cancel or postpone the punishment of someone who has been condemned to death. You pardon the person, spare the person, you acquit the person. Now see the roots here. X is out, culp is crime, culprit. You've heard the word? Right. And exonerate, this is the manner I learned from my childhood, and I want you to remember the same. X again, exonerate, free from charge or blame. Somebody who has been pardoned, you know, Prime Minister has been given a special power of pardoning the people. Yes, so that's almost the same. You are reprieved from your charge. You are, and if the blame is put on you, you are charged or punished, or use the word accused. There is a preposition used fixed with it, accused of, and with charge we use the word preposition of first fixed one. Grammar is going along with it, charged with and accused of. Do note this word very carefully. Do remember this word, because this is also in the legal terms. You find it in the paper very often. I've selected all those words, especially scrutiny or scrutinize, Scrooge, revamp, retrenchment, retaliate. You have to give an answer back, and reprieve, that is you are free from the charge or blame, you are not guilty. Let's move on further to it. Taking up the next words for today, repercussion. Repercussion is something which is an unintended consequence. That means a kind of a cause, if I would say the antonym. Okay, let me take my marker first. The cause of something, and this is the effect of something. This is in fact the result of something, the consequence, right? The repercussions of your hard work will pay you in the long run. You will be getting the benefit out of it. This is an unintended consequence of an event or an action, an unwelcome action, consequence, result, effect, or reverberation. That means you get an answer back for something, that is repercussions. Regressive. Regressive, this is consequence, so this is the cause and this is the result. I made the sentence also to explain you the repercussions of your hard work would pay you in the long run. Regressive is you are moving backward. एक word सुना होगा आपने, even passage में use करते हैं हम regression. when you are referring for a line, suppose I am explaining the gist of the passage, what is the writer trying to say in the passage, or what is the central idea of the passage, in that you don't have to turn to the passage again and again, because that would be regression. You have to move forward, that would be progressive. So regression is moving back to the former things by backward movement, retrogression, and the word is moving backward, the opposite would be progressive. I make a sentence. Yes, while doing the passage, you should not do regression and you should not be regressive. Okay, let's move to the other word. Must be enjoying the words of the re word. Yes, so many words you are loaded with. Refurbish. Refurbish is giving a new look. The same word, you know, we are very fond of renovating our house, decorating our house, giving a new look to our house. Yes, our wardrobe, our dresses and many more things. So renovation or redecorate, giving something a new look. See the word re, root means again, that's a repeated one, and nov is new. Now, I want to discuss one word with you. Person who has become newly rich, it's a foreign word, newly become rich. By birth there are some people and there are some people who are born rich, right? These people acquired rich, this is an acquired richness. So, was doing the root nov, that is new. And rehabilitate, hab is living place. Please write the root hab. Right. So, something that would totally opposite would be destroy. This column is left so that we can fill in the blanks, right. Reconnaissance. Reconnaissance is again, naturally it would be something you are doing it again. It is a primarily surveying or research. It is military observation of a region or to locate an enemy or uncertain some strategic features. वो क्या करेंगे, उनकी strategy क्या है, कैसे follow up करेंगे, that is reconnaissance, right. They are total survey of something, total absorption, total consideration of something, किसी चीज़ को बहुत detail में समझना, क्या वो करेंगे, कैसे ऑब्जर्व करेंगे, क्या स्ट्रैटेजी अप्लाई करेंगे, दैट इज द वर्ड ऑफ इट. इन सिंपल वर्ड्स इफ यू से दैट इंडिया हैज बीन एबल टू मेक मिन्स मीट ऑफ पाकिस्तान बिकॉज ऑफ reconnaissance. Okay, right. Rebellion is a very common root, and the belly root. We have common words like bellicose, belligerent, or if I take the word pugnacious, a person who is very, you know, not calm or at being think, if we use very taurine by nature. You know, this quality is found in bull. Taking the world from the animal world, this quality is found in the bull. You are very aggressive by nature. You don't accept things which would be wrong. You don't see, there are various types of people on this earth. If you say some people 2 plus 2 is 4 or 2 plus 2 is 5, they'll say, okay ma'am, that's 5. But there are some people, why 5? Why? No, this is not right. This is not correct. This kind of rebellious attitude, see, it's not wrong, it's nature, it's something which is by, you know, if I would say by birth you have that inherent quality in you, that you have a habit of rebellious attitude. You do not accept anything that is wrong. The Mangal Pandey's attitude of rebellion, or Bhagat Singh, was the one which helped us to free India from the clutches of the Britishers, right. An act of armed resistance or an established government or leader, an act or process of resisting authority, control and convention, kind of defiance. Note the word defiance, DE root, that is negative. So, defiance, disobedience on insubordination. You don't accept that somebody would rule over you and you would be lower to it, right. So, you have understood all those words which we did. Repulsions, that is the effect of something. Regressive, that is moving backward. Refurbish is to redecorate something. Reconnaissance is surveying your military observation, and rebellion being not accepting a subordinative attitude, being very dominant by your attitude. Okay, fine. So, please do like and subscribe our channel. I hope you are doing that well, and we will be coming up with our next series related to more words from the Hindu. Thank you for today. Thank you, students.